Hi guys, and welcome back to another video again with Powers. I'm Jake, and we are back. Me and Sierra are back from a nice little staycation that we had down in San Antonio SeaWorld. Spent a couple days down there just enjoying SeaWorld and some of the other things that San Antonio has to offer. We've actually posted some shorts of our visit at SeaWorld, showing off some of the shows that we got to experience, like the sea lion, the orca, and like the dolphin and beluga whale show, sharing all that experience with all of you, so you can kind of see what it was like for us. So definitely check those shorts out. But we are back, guys. We are back. We got a lot of content to get to. We got a lot of games to get playthroughs, how to plays out, reviews out. We filmed some unboxings for some other games that we got before we left, so I gotta edit those and get those out. And then we got some more games to unbox that has come in this week. But today we are going to be taking a look. I'm going to be showing you guys a solo playthrough of the brand new board game Mind Your Business, coming to you from MV Born Games and Art Casey. All right, this is a 1 to 2 player game. And so essentially what Mind Your Business is, it's like a spatial puzzly type game where there's a 4x4 grid. I'm gonna have a meeple. I'm gonna be going around this grid, rotating cards, swapping cards, trying to make a chain of resources that lead to my cart to be able to collect that stuff. All right, let's go ahead and drop down to the table where we got everything set up for a solo playthrough of Mind Your Business. All right, so we're down here at the table where we have everything set up for a solo version of Mind Your Business. Now, in the rule book, there's a couple different variants to the solo mode, right? You have this chapter 1, chapter 2, and then chapter 3, okay? And it's chapter 3 is right here. And so there's a couple little variants, but today we're going to be taking a look at chapter 1, just the base variant of the game to get you guys familiar with how to play the game. The other variants add in a nice little pesky goblin here that's going to be going around the mine trying to gobble you up and disrupt your chances of getting some resources. But what's going to happen is essentially my cart, at the end of every one of my turns, my cart's going to be moving around this grid in a clockwise manner. And when my cart gets to this final spot right here, that is going to be the final turn, and then my cart and myself are going to leave the mine. And however many cards that I have collected is going to be, there's going to be like a little scoring objective in my book here that we got right here. So 30 to 32 cards is the base, 39 plus is the highest. I'm be honest with you guys, I'm terrible at this game. The highest amount of cards I've ever collected is 27 up until this point. But when my cart goes around these little exclamation marks, these are event cards. We'll go ahead and flip the event card, read the card, and do what it says for us. All right, so how to play Mind Your Business. So on your turn, there's going to be 5 different actions that you can do. The first one is moving your gnome around. So I can move him from one space that is adjacent to the card that I'm on. So right here, here, or here. All right. The second thing I can do is rotate one of these cards in any direction, in as many directions as I would like. So like, you know, if I wanted to make a chain here, I would rotate it something like that. And I now got a nice little chain exiting out over here. All right. The third thing I could do is swap my card. So if I'm on a card here, I can swap the position of these 2 cards, and your gnome will stay on the card that is swapped, and it'll like ride it to the next position here. All right. The fourth thing I can do is load my cart. So like I said, if you ever have a chain of cards connecting to your cart, so let's say my cart was here. See, I have a chain, there's 1, there's 2. I have a chain of resources here. So there are 3 different resources in the game. You have gold, coal, and gems. And so whenever you have that chain right there of 1 resource, I can go ahead and collect these cards. I would go ahead and collect these cards and put them in a little pile over here. You're technically supposed to put them behind your cart, but I just put them in a little pile so I know how many. That's my objective here, is trying to load my cart and get as many cards as possible. All right, so that's the fourth thing you can do, load your cart. You're able to load your cart anywhere on the map, so I don't have to be on the tiles or next to my cart in order to load it. And the last thing I can do is, you'll see this card right here and this card down here, they have a fire on them. Any of these cards that have fire on them, I can rotate or swap them with adjacent cards, just as if my gnome was on that card, okay? And again, you can do this anywhere on the map. So like this card, I can rotate or swap this card out just like my gnome was there. All right, those are the 5 different actions that you're able to take on your turn. I will take 3. I'll do 3 actions, okay? So I can take any of those 5 actions as many times as I want, or I can interchange them, or I don't even have to take 3 actions. I can take 1 or 2 depending on where I'm at. Again, that's really confusing. You're taking 3 actions. I have 5 different things to do. I can do each of those 5 things as many times I would like, up to 3 times. All right, I hope that makes sense. And then the last thing over here, I have 3 one-time use like power-up cards. I got a teleportation, lunchtime, and emergency breaks, all right? And emergency breaks, I don't move my card at the end of the turn. Lunchtime, I get 2 extra actions. And teleportation, I can swap the card that my gnome is on with the card that is in front of my mine card, all right? So let's go ahead and dive right in. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do here is move over 1 space. I'm gonna go ahead and use a second action to rotate this card like this, and then I'm gonna use the third action to rotate a card just like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use my emergency breaks here to not move my card at the end of the turn. So that is my turn. Now we'll go into the next phase, which is reading a sign. So if I ever land on a card that has a sign, I will be able to activate that ability, but I'm not on anything right here. Then I would move my cart 1 space, but because I use emergency breaks, my cart is not moving, and then I would refill the mine. And that is essentially 1 full turn of Mind Your Business. So now coming back up top to me, let's see what I got here for my next round. So I think what I'm gonna do is move 1 space here, and I'm gonna move another space there, and then I'm gonna swap these 2 cards. Ooh, actually, no. I'm gonna leave that there. My third action is I'm gonna load my cart. So I got a chain of 2 cards leading right here to my cart. So I would go ahead and collect these 2 cards. The chain can end at any point. Just 1 area has to be leading to the cart. So like my chain is ending right there. So I would take these 2 cards. And I'm just gonna throw them over here to the side for now. And those are my 3 actions. So move, swap, and well, actually move twice, and then I think I did 3 actions. I don't know. I'm just going to end it right there. And it's kind of troublesome trying to keep track of your actions. That's the only bad part about the game. So now we would redesign. I'm not there. We'd move my cart, and then we would refill the mine. And they want you to like turn the cards when you're refilling them to go from there. All right, interesting. So I think what I'm going to do here is swap these 2 cards just like that. All right, for my first action. My second action here, I'm gonna swap these 2 cards, and then my third action, I'm gonna rotate this card just like that. All right, so again, I'm not on a sign. We'll go ahead and move my cart, and I don't need to refill the mine, so we're coming back to me. All right, first action, I'm gonna go ahead and move there for 1. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate this for 2. And then my last action, I'm going to go ahead and load my cart with this chain of 4 cards right here. All right. So I am not on a sign because I'm in a blank space. You can move through these blank spaces even when you load your cart. And then I'm going to go ahead and move my cart, and let's go ahead and refill the mine. The mine will always be refilled left to right, top to bottom. And let's see what we got here. All right, now this is when things get a little interesting. So I think what I'm gonna do is go 1, 2, and then swap these 2 cards right here for my third action. All right, so I am on a sign now. So this says I can jump to a camp or a corner card of my choice. So I think what I'm gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do is, man, I think I'm going to stay here, actually. I think I'm just going to stay on that. So I will not take the sign. We'll go ahead and move my cart. All right, so we're going to encounter the first thing, which is a rock slide. All right, so all these cards in this row, I'm going to go ahead and gather them up, shuffle them, and then redistribute them out in the different positions. That is kind of unfortunate there. These event cards are going to do all different things, you know, mostly swap, shuffle the cards, redistribute them, and then a lot of them are like move your card up one or you get one less action, okay? So that was the moving my cart, don't need to refill the mine, and now we're back to me. All right, well, that kind of, not really. Thought I'd jumble my plans. I'm gonna go ahead and spend one action to swap these two cards just like that. All right. I think what I'm gonna do then is, so that's one action. I think my second action, I'm going to, my second action, I'm gonna move down here, and then my third action, I'm gonna move down here. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and spend this lunchtime right here. It's lunchtime to take 2 extra actions. So I get 2 more. My next one is gonna be swapping these 2 cards right here. And then I am going to move down here. All right, so right here I get to load my cart, but I don't know if I want to load it. I don't actually know if I want to do that because it would take away that card, and that would be very bothersome to me. But this is why I'm terrible at the game, so I don't know. Maybe we'll leave it, and then okay, move my cart, and then don't need to refill the mine, so we come back to me. So now what I can do is, okay, use one action to swap, and maybe that was a good idea. Use one action to swap, my second action to rotate, so rotate that there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. So I get to load my cart. I can use one resource as a wild, so I'm gonna use this coal right here as a wild. So I'd get this, 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 and this. All right, so we're collecting this, 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 and this. Man, that was a big turn right there. All right, load my cart, or that was the load my cart. That was the read the sign action. Move my cart, and now let's go ahead and refill the mine that we have right here. So as you guys can see, this game is pretty simple, but it's also pretty challenging. It just depends on the cards that you're getting out here. Let's see what we got. So, not a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and spend one action and swap these cards just like that. And I mean, this is where it gets really tough because you don't really have a lot of options. My second action, I think what I'm gonna do is go down here, and then my last action, I'm gonna go ahead and swap these 2 cards like that. All right, so then we'll go ahead and read the sign, so I can jump to any camp or corner. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. Then we'll go ahead and move the cart, and then we're back to me. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is spend one action to rotate this card like this, second action to move, third action to rotate this card right here, and now I get to read the sign, swap 2 adjacent cards. I think I might do that. So swap these 2 adjacent cards with each other. You will keep the orientation. We're gonna go ahead and move the cart here. So let's see what we got. Sinkhole. These 4 cards. Oh my goodness, man. Like, this is so stupid. Right here. All right, one, mix these cards up. Like, this is what I hate about this game. You get a plan and it's just, they screw your whole plan up. All right. So, that's where I'm at. And pretty much, let's see what I got here. A nice little two-piece there. Go ahead and swap these two for one. Go ahead and rotate this for another one. And then move over there for my last turn. So I get to read the sign, so I can rotate these cards however I would like. Rotate two adjacent, actually. Interesting. Nah, I think I'm gonna keep that there. All right. So then we're gonna go ahead and move the card back over to me. I'm gonna go ahead and swap these two for one, move there for two, and then rotate that for three. All right. Not on a sign. We're gonna go ahead and move the cart. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see what I need to set up this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for one. I'm gonna go ahead and swap these two cards for two, and then load my cart down here for three. All right. So cart will move. I will refill the mine here. And let's see what we got. All right. I think the first thing I'm going to do is load my cart and grab these two cards. I think the next thing I'm going to do is rotate that for two. And then I think I'm going to end my turn there. So I can rotate two adjacent cards. So rotate that card for one. And then we will rotate that card for two. All right. So then we'll go ahead and move the cart. And we have a cave-in shuffle. Wow. I mean, like, this is just baloney, man. Baloney is what we got right here. So let's go ahead and mix this up. If you can tell, this game agitates me a whole lot just because it's just stupid. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. Look at that. Screwed my whole thing up. All right. And then we gotta refill the mine. All right. At least it's some consolation prize. Okay. I guess that works out. All right. So back up to me. The first thing I'm gonna do is load my cart for here for one. I need to find a way to get back over there. I guess really I'll just swap these two for two. I think I was there, and then move over there for three. I don't want to jump to a camp or a corner card. And so now we're gonna move my cart, refill the mine, and let's see what we got. I need to move down. I need to swap for two, and then I need to leave that right there. So I can rotate two adjacent cards. I'll just rotate that one and then leave that one. So now we would move my cart, refill the mine. Don't need to do that. Back to me. I'll load my cart for one action. All right. Second action, I'm going to swap these two positions right there. And then third action, I think I'm going to move there for my third action. All right. So then we'll go ahead and read the sign. Not on a sign. Move my cart. Refill the mine. And that is that. All right. Well. I'll just go ahead and load my cart for one, and because I don't think there's anything to do there. and then we'll go ahead and end my turn. So that will be the mine card. So mine card is going out. I have got the mine, and so now what you'll do is you'll count out the number of cards that you have. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, 24 cards. I told you guys I'm trash at this game, but it's also some BS with these stupid event cards that are coming up in here. All right, guys. Well, look, that is a solo playthrough of Mind Your Business. You know, as much frustration as I have during this game, I actually enjoy it. It's actually a cool, quick, fast-moving game. Moving all those puzzles, again, it's super frustrating when you get these things lined up and then those event cards come out and they're all like, shuffle them up, do this and do that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and drop a like and help us out. And as always, if you guys are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you more awesome content. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Bye.